Hi, welcome back. So we started discussing on Ansible automation one by one. So we have discussed on Ansible introduction and how to write a playbook. So as part of this class, we are going to discuss a couple of examples on playbook. So as I stated a couple of times, our GitHub ID is Cloud and Loud. For this Ansible training, you stick with Ansible underscore automation repository. For this class, you stick with class 6. There is a text file called playbook.txt. Let's go inside. So to do this lab, as mentioned in the previous classes, you need to have one Ansible machine, which is control node. There is a two client, node 1 and node 2, right? Node 2. So manage node 1, manage node 2. So if you ping from Ansible machine, from Ansible user to here, Ansible space all space -m space ping, it should return with green color ping pong. That means your lab is ready. Your lab is ready to do this class. Let's go inside, come down. So you need to have 5 window concept. I will tell you why, which will be really easy for you to learn Ansible without any memorize. So if you looking that way, please follow this 5 window concept. So first 3 putty window, you need to open as Ansible machine as an Ansible user, right? And there is a fourth putty window. You need to log into node 1 machine as a root user. And fifth putty window, you need to log in as a node 2 machine as a root user. Let's go inside. So first I will show you my lab, how I will looks like. So basically I have first 3 window, login as a Ansible user in login Ansible machine, right? I am in dev. So the node 1 and node 2, I logged in as a root, right? From Ansible machine, if I say Ansible all -m ping, I should get the green color ping pong, which is my lab is good to proceed with my playbooks. Like come down the sample playbook. So as per this playbook, what we are trying to achieve, we are trying to achieve HTTPD, we are trying to install unzip package, we are trying to install. So basically two packages, right? So, but you no need to memorize it. So the easiest way is go to your third window, use this window for Ansible doc, Ansible doc m module, right? Bring this, go to your example, right? So in this example, you have this example, right? For one version installation. So take this. Before that, the first window, okay, let me just explain the windows. First window, putty window. This is Ansible window. Use it for VA editor. The second Ansible putty window, you use it for Ansible-playbook execution. The third window, you use it for Ansible-doc, right? No need to memorize anything. And of course, the fourth and fifth, I will tell you in a slowly after this exercise. So let's proceed with this. I am going to create say package.yaml, right? Enter. As I stated, hyphen, right? What I'm going to do, I am going to wake up. Sorry, I'm just kidding. So I'm going to install multi packages or packages, right? So enter. Where I'm going to install host, right? So all, and then I am going to start my task. So go one side space inside because I'm going to start my first task. Hyphen space name colon install two packages, right? What is a module? M module. Okay. If you want to have say name, right? So you can go here, refer one package, but I want to do multi-package. So simply enter it hyphen HTTPD and hyphen unzip. right? Hyphen wget package. So that's all. 3 packages I want to install, and move the cursor exact where your subsection name, right? Come down exact. This is where you need to start state, right? State I want to install latest, right? Again, I'm saying don't get confused. If I are going to say start one package, say install one package. So what you will do, you will go with yum and then one subsection. So one inside hyphen, sorry, name. What is the package name? HTTPD and then state equal to latest. See, you need to observe here. So this play what you are going to do, this task, and for this task, what is the purpose? If you say install, then relevant module should place. So this and this should be same indent, correct? And if you look at this, are you feeling the same? Yes. And here you are declaring as part of this module what you are going to install. So subsection. So one is inside, right? But this and this same. Are you referring the same here? This is exactly you need to understand. And also, as I said, the first play, if you are able to construct, then you can construct hundreds or thousands play. Why? Because if you look at the cursor, let's show the cursor. So here, go here. So if you look at this, see, both are same. So the moment you say task, you come one indent inside one space. That means after that, whenever you start any play, this is play one, this is play one, right? This is play two, right? The starting point is going to be same, even you go for thousands or 2000 play. This is task one, this is task two. In Ansible terminology, this is play one, this is play two. That's it, right? So you say escape colon W. Don't right quit. People will use one single putty window and they waste a lot of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to come out. I'm say right. So whatever I type, I saved, right? I am going to here cd dev. Let's check first the file is there. Yes, package is there. Can we check inside that file whatever we type is there or not? Yes, is there. So what we are going to install HTTPD, right? Go to node 1. The reason why I asked you to go with root login yum list, right? HTTPD. So it's installed. So better you remove it so that you know from your playbook execution only it got installed, right? So I'm removing it. So now you do a list. So it's not installed. What is the other package? Unzip. Check unzip also. Yum list unzip. Installed or not? Installed. So better you remove this also. Remove unzip. But we can do this Ansible Haddock command one single, but we'll go one by one. So remove unzip. Yes. So now if you do a yum list unzip, it's not installed. What is the other package? wget. Yum list wget. So that also install. So we will remove it. Wget. Okay, so let's check list wget. It's not installed. The same way here, you can say yum list one single command unzip and httpd. So it's saying httpd and unzip is installed. Wget is not installed. So we will remove all. Remove httpd as well as unzip. So both node 1, node 2 clean now. Nothing is there, right? So we have created a playbook. Now we are going to execute. Remember, I never memorized this. I simply copied from example only because I don't know anything on Ansible. I'm a zero Ansible, right? So I'm just going with the example, right? So go here. So say Ansible -playbook, right? Say package.yaml. So the moment you say executed, automatically what will happen? It will try to install packages one by one. Where? See, it started. So automatically what will happen is, so the section, this one automatically got installed, but this is coming in a green. Why? Because HTTPD is already installed. This also one of the good use case you need to understand. Ansible always will check if it is there, it will try to execute, implement. If it is already there, it will not touch. So that is why it's coming as a green. This is one of the robust in Ansible. If you have hundreds of thousands of servers, you keep execute, Ansible will touch only, that is where Ansible is more powerful configuration. If the configuration is already there, what you are trying to implement, it will not touch. The configuration is not there, what you are trying to implement, it will touch. That is a more robust in Ansible. This is also one of the good use case, right? So let's go here. Let's remove this all. So if I go to node 1, we will see yum list unzip and httpd and say what is the other package, wget. See, all three packages got installed. So let's check this in another node 2 also. Let's see what output we are getting. See, all three got installed. How come? Through our playbook. This is the first exercise. You need to do it and come down. There is a sample playbook, another playbook. So in this playbook, there is a one play, right? Sorry, this is one play and there is a another play. The same way. So what we are going to do is, I'm going to clear it out. So first play is yum, I'm installing. Second play is I'm starting. What you are installing? HTTPD. Whatever you installed, you have to start it. That is the agenda. So I'm not going to refer this. I want you make you to understand little bit on your own without referring anything, right? So let's start with this. Say service.yaml, but the file name should be somewhat meaningful because later you are the person going to manage all these files. Say insert mode hyphen enter space name colon. Say I am going to install HTTPD and start HTTPD. This is the agenda. And where I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this in all machines, whatever I mentioned in my inventory file. How many machines I mentioned? 2 machines, right? So you start the tasks, enter. So since I'm going to start my first task, so one space inside hyphen say name colon say install first task. What is that? HTTPD. Enter. So if you are really confused or if you forget, since you are a beginner, even I don't know anything. So come out of this. So go to the third window, putty window, Ansible -doc, right? Say what is the module? Yum module. Again, I'm saying I'm not going with what I know. I'm going with exactly the example, what is there, right? So I'm exactly going this. So yum module, say name HTTPD, state latest. So go here. So here yum module name, what is the package name? HTTPD, and what I need, I want to be a latest. So first task or first play is completed. Now what I need to do, bring the cursor exactly where I have my first play. first task. This is where you need to be very careful. Day by day, if you practice, it will be easy for you, right? So now I'm saying name, start the service. Again, I'm saying I am a Unix admin, I'm a Linux admin, but for Ansible purpose, I don't know anything. But I know to start the service, what is the command? Either systemctl command or service command. So go to your third window, come out of your module, and I can say doc. What is my purpose? What is my purpose? Service. So grep service. I know the word called service. So search the service related modules. I know this module because if you start utilize each module, you know what is the module for what purpose, right? So you can say Ansible-doc service, enter, go to your examples. What is there? The same way, same format. You need to start with what is the purpose, and you need to say service module name, and then what is the service name, and then state started or stopped, or you want to restart. So the same funda. So here I'm going to mention the module name service. So what is the service name? HTTPD. And what is the state I want? I want to be started. If it is stopped, started. If it is already started, don't touch it. But if you put restart here, then even if it is running, it will restart. So my purpose is solved. So I'm going to write it. I'm not quit. I'm going to just write it. So let's verify whatever changes made, it is there. Yes, just now we entered, it is there. Now go back to node 1, all right? So yum list HTTPD, of course it is already installed, right? So let's remove it first. Yum remove HTTPD -y, right? So let's copy this command and go here and paste it. So both clients are clean. This is how you need to practice to understand each and every time. Don't be lazy, right? So go here, Ansible -playbook, right? What is this file name? Service.yaml. If you want, you can say -syntax -check or plus dry run simulation -C, as we discussed in the last class. Say enter. So now what is happening is first play will be executed. What will happen? It will install it. And then what will happen? It will start it, right? So wait for it. So both has been successful. Can we check in node 1? Go here, yum list HTTPD. Yes, it got installed. And service. Let's check the service HTTPD status. If you want, you can run systemctl command also. Yes, it's running, right? Can we do one pinky ponky? Say service HTTPD stop. Please remember, node 1 I'm stopping, node 2 is still running, I'm not disturbing. What is my playbook? HTTPD started. Started means what? If it is started, don't touch it. If it is stopped, then start it. So I'm going to execute the same scenario again, same playbook again. Let's see what is going to happen. See here, node 2 is coming with green. That means this is the more powerful configuration management tool. Already, whatever I'm expecting, already there. So it will not touch it. Whatever I'm expecting, it's not there. So let's make it. So change is node 1. So can we go and check node 1? Node 1 is status. Yes, again started running because this is what I meant in playbook, right? So let's go to other example, third example. So the third example also, it's going to be the same, right? So here I'm expanding two services. install httpd, start the service, restarting here, and install vsftpd and restarting it, right? Quickly, if you want, you can do it, or you can copy paste from here. Then come to the Ansible module group. What is the group module? I want to create some groups, right? So Ansible -doc, right? Group. So how to create a group in Unix or in Linux? You can use group add command to create a group, right? So in Ansible, you can go with module called group. You no need to memorize it. You know how to see the example. How to see the example? Ansible-doc space group. So this is the format. So let's go here. I'm going to exit this. So VAM group.yaml. Again, enter name. I want to create users and groups. But before creating users, you need to have groups in place, right? So here, what are all the missions I want? All. So I'm about to start my task. So subtask. So one space inside hyphen, I'm starting first task or first to play name, create group one. So what is the module? Group is the module name. What is the group name I want? I want, say, cloud and loud. Okay. And what I need, I want to present. If you want to remove, you mention absent. See the Ansible doc. Exactly. This is how I haven't changed anything. I exactly typing what mentioned in the example. So I never memorized. I never referred anything. I just referring the man page. That's it. So the group is ready now. After this group, I want to create a. Again, you see the difference. I'm starting with the exact same intent. The second task, right? So create users, right? I don't know. I'm a zero. I don't know anything. So go to third window, come out of this module, go here, Ansible-doc, say user. Come to the example and see how the format syntax looks like. Say the syntax looks like user is the module name. So let's go here, say user is the module name, and go back to the example. What is the user name? So say what is the name? I am saying, say CNL admin is the username. And next, what you need to do? Comment. Who is that? Comment. He is the warrior, or he is the fighter, right? So to make it very meaningful, he is the system admin, right? So, and then what is the example is saying? User ID. If you want, you can specific give it, or system will automatically pick it up the next available user ID. So, but group is important. Group, you mention it. Group. Okay. What is a group? Cloud and loud, right? If you want to make it multiple groups, then make sure all the groups are first created, then you refer the multiple groups. In that case, instead of groups, you need to specify groups and comma group, you need to mention all like this. Now I am going to save it, not exiting. Go to node 1, cat etc password, right? See here, there is no user called CNL admin. See here, even cat etc group. sorry, typo mistake. See, there is no group called Cloud and Loud, right? The same applicable for node 2 also. Let's check it. Group, there is no Cloud and Loud group. Cat /etc/password. There is no user called CNL admin, right? So now let's check what is the files we are creating it. We are creating group, right? So cat group.yaml. Of course, the first play is going to be group creation. The second play is going to be user creation, right? So let's execute it. Ansible -playbook, right? Group.yaml. You enter it. If you execute this, automatically what is happening? First group is created, then user is created, and that user associated to the group. This is our expectation, which we prepared the playbook, right? So let's go here. Let's check. First, user is created. Yes, CNL admin is created. Now check, the group is created and user is part of C1003. And we are going to let's check it. Let's accept VIM group.yaml. Okay, so I changed a small thing. Is instead of group I added groups, right? These are all small things you need to add it. So I added groups. So when I made groups, automatically I executed this, say Ansible playbook group. So when I go to node 1, automatically if I say group, see here, CNL admin is created and CNL admin is part of Cloud and Load group. Let's go to check node 2. First we will check user is created, CNL admin is created, and group CNL admin is added as to Cloud and Load group. Let's come down. So the user and group, you always go with the playbook example. You add it and execute it and verify it. And the same way, sample playbook 6. So here there is another module we are trying, get underscore URL, right? So this syntax also, if you want to download something, basically you are installing something, HTTPD, and starting the service and enabling across reboot, you can enable the service. So once you enabled, you need to add the web server files, right? For that, you need to download somewhere. So you know the files available link. Okay, you can go to that URL and download what file name you want. You can download as this file name, right? How do you get this URL? Simple. Let's go here. Okay, go to google.com and then you can say cloud PDF download. Copy this, go here. Okay, and come down. You check some PDF links here, any PDF link. So example this, but if you open this in new tab, it should open directly the file. That is the link you need to take it, right? Copy this and give here. This is the URL. Similar URLs you need to use it in this URL. So get URL. Let's go to third window, right? Third window, Ansible -doc get _ URL. Go to your examples. In example, exactly this is how. See, download poo.conf. Where is there? It is there in example.com, this URL. And where you are downloading, I want to download under etc directory. What file name? While downloading, I don't want to download as a file.conf. I want to download as foo.conf. And what is the permission I want to give? You can give. Even you can add ownership. You can give a group. Everything you can mention here, or you can change it later also. But this is the actual syntax. So let's go to here. We are going to add this, copy this, go here. I'm going to come out of this VIM, say file download.yaml, enter. As I said, if you want to copy paste, first to say :set paste, enter, then go to insert mode and paste it. Okay, so here you can mention node1 command node2 or host : all, either way, right? First module, first play, right? This is HTTPD installing, and then service module, you are starting the service. Again, you are enabling the service, right? And then using get _ URL, exactly from as mentioned in the example, you need to have one URL and which directory and which file name you want to download and what is the permission you want to give, right? So let's save this and say right, and in the second window, right, check the changes are saved. Yes, saved. Now Ansible -playbook, right, file download.yaml, enter it. HTTPD and all, it will show us a green because already HTTPD is installed, right? Services also started, but enabling service it's not happened, so it's getting implemented. So that is why we are seeing as a changed, and the file also downloaded. Let's go to node1, right? cd var www html and say ls. See, there is a PDF downloaded. And the same way in node2 also, cd var www html and say ls, there is a file downloaded, right? So what is the IP address of node1, node2? This is the IP address, right? So go here, notepad. What is the file name? Ansible.pdf, right? Copy this, go to your browser. See, it's working. The same way, what is node2 IP address? This is a node2 IP address, right? So copy this, because when you implement something, you need to realize or check whether it is working properly. It is working. That means whatever you implemented via Ansible, it is working. One single playbook, as of now in this lab, 2 machines. But just imagine if you say all, if you have 1,000 servers, it's a matter of seconds, it will go and start all your implementation via Ansible. This is a major advantage in Ansible. Let's go and come out of this playbook. So this is how you need to access it. Get this IP address and replace with the URI, right? So stay tuned. We will come up with more hands-on. Thanks for everyone.